Good morning, students. We are on the chapter number 4 of account part 2, which is analysis of financial statements. Today, in this lecture, we will learn about limitations of analysis of financial statements. Limitations of analysis of financial statement. The analysis of financial statement is done in various ways. This is useful to different parties, different stakeholder acquires appropriate information about the good and weak aspect of business entity. Through this analysis, however, there are some limitations of financial statement analysis. Thus, as and when financial statement analysis is undertaken, the following limitations should be considered. So, friends, we are going to talk about the limitations which we have to consider at the time of analysis of financial statements, right? The first one is historical data. Financial accounts are prepared on the basis of past transactions. Thus, financial accounts are known as historical accounts. The analysis of financial statement is based on historical information. From this analysis, the future can be forecasted. The shareholders and other parties are more concerned with the future of the business entity, which cannot be availed from this analysis, but the estimation of future can be made. So obviously, friends, historical data, that is what always the analysis is done on the basis of the statement prepared, and the statement which we prepared, they are or historical data. So we cannot know about the means certainly we cannot know about the future, right? We can make an estimation based on analysis for future, but exactly the future cannot be predicted, right? So this thing we have to keep in mind, because there may be a situation in future where historical data may prove to be wrong. Okay, and if historical data prove to be wrong, obviously our analysis will also be a wrong one, right? Second one, ignorance of inflation. Due to inflation, information disclosed in financial statement does not represent the real status. Especially at the time of valuation of asset, the impact of inflation is ignored in financial statement. Assets are disclosed at their old value, and replacement cost, which is higher, is not considered. Income statement is prepared at the current price, and balance sheet discloses. Right? So, friends, ignorance of what? Inflation. What happens when the accounts, as we have seen in first limitation, that they are prepared based on historical data, and many times the effect of inflation affecting our analysis, but it is ignored totally. So this may affect our analysis also. Say for example, assets, they are shown at their old values, but their replacement value or replacement cost may be higher, which is not considered. So one statement is prepared as per current price, and another statement, which is profit and loss account, it is prepared based on current price, right? So At one place in balance sheet you are showing assets at the historical prices or inflation you are not considering, and the second one, that profit and loss account or statement of profit and loss account, you are preparing on the current price. So in at one place, that is in your financial statement, there are two different. One place you are writing it at the historical prices, and another place you are writing at the current prices. Then the result of financial statement might fail to provide proper guidance. Okay, so this is also a limitation of financial statement. The third one, absence of qualitative aspect. The third limitation is absence of qualitative aspect. During financial statement analysis, only quantifiable items are recorded, but factors like contribution of workers for development of business and loyalty of management towards business entity, honesty, expertise, etc. are not considered. All these factors have relation with efficiency of business, but these are ignored. This can also be considered as a limitation of financial statement. So friend, absence of qualitative aspect. See, at the end of the year, whatever result we get, that is either based on two things are there. One, it is based on the recorded fact, right? That means the transaction take place, but those transactions maybe are taking place because of the performance of our staff, performance of our workers, right? So there are many things like contribution of workers for development, loyalty of management towards entity, honesty, all such things makes our result possible, right? But about this qualitative characteristics we never come to know from the financial statement. So this is the biggest limitation. This is also a limitation of accounting, that is we record the quantity but we do not record the quality, right? So financial statement analysis, we can never come to know about the attitude, about the contribution of worker for the development, about the honesty, about the loyalty of management towards the organization. Fourth, based on presentation of financial statement, the operation of analysis is done on the basis of information provided in financial statement. The correct and fair analysis and interpretation are entirely based on information disclosed in financial statement. There is a direct relation between true and fair information and effective and efficient analysis. Thus, if information of financial statement is incorrect or inadequate, the true and fair analysis of information cannot be done. Thus, the financial statement analysis is a dependent variable which is based on the appropriateness of financial statement. So friend, this is very simple to understand, that analysis of financial statement is done from the financial statement. Now if data recorded in financial statement are incorrect or inappropriate, then our analysis will also be inappropriate, incorrect, inadequate, right? Because we are making analysis on the basis of statement prepared. Now if statements are not correctly prepared, then obviously analysis might prove to be wrong. Next one, personal opinion. There are options in accounting for preparation of accounting accounts, for example use of depreciation method, inventory valuation method. Thus there is a possibility of personal opinion due to these options, there is a room for subjectivity in preparation of account. This also create hurdles for financial analysis, thus it can be considered as a limitation. Friends, we know there are some methods which are accepted as an optional one while preparing account. Say for example, the use of method of depreciation. In last year itself we have seen few method of depreciation, like straight line method, reducing balance method, some other method which are also used in company, right? So the method you adopt affect your financial statement more or less, right? Inventory valuation method, inventory means stock valuation method is also affecting our statement analysis. There are different method: LIFO method, FIFO method, average method, simple average method, weighted average method for valuation of closing stock of the business organization. Now which method we have adopted may affect our statement, financial statement. And financial statement, we are doing analysis based on financial statement, so our analysis will be according to the method adopted, right? So this is can also be considered as the limitation, right? There may be two same companies doing similar kind of business, but their method of valuing their closing stock may be different, so the analysis will be different for both one. Window dressing. As stated earlier, fair financial analysis is based on truthfulness of business statement or financial statement. Many a time the information disclosed in the financial statement is not found to be correct. Accounts are prepared on the basis of incorrect information rather than correct information. Thus, decisions made by the stakeholder stand incorrect. This is also a limitation of financial analysis. So friends, window dressing means we are presenting things in a better manner, right? Now if for that purpose, if any manipulation is done while preparing financial statement, then analysis will be according to that manipulated data, and which may be wrong or right, correct or incorrect, right? So the stakeholder, those who will be taking their decisions on the basis of analysis of those statement, it may be incorrect. That means their decisions may be incorrect because of this window dressing. Discloses only symptoms of problem. So friends, from financial statement we only means from financial statement analysis we only come to know the symptoms of problem, we do not get the solution of problem, right? So financial analysis provides information of causes of the problem but does not provide the solution of it. For example, if company has expected 30% of gross profit and company earns 20% gross profit, the reduced gross profit rate can be seen through financial statement analysis, but why gross profit is reduced cannot be ascertained. The management has to find out the solution and has to frame the strategy accordingly. So, from the above in discussion, it is concluded that limitations of financial statements are the result of limitations of financial statement, right? Limitation of financial analysis is are the result of limitation of financial statement. If the limitations of financial statements are eliminated, the limitations of financial analysis will be removed automatically. So friends, as a whole we can say that entire all limitations of financial statement analysis, or that is financial analysis, are based on what? The limitation of financial statement. So if we can eliminate, we can make them nil, that limitations of financial statement, if we can reduce or we can make it zero or we can minimize it, our analysis limitations will also be minimized, right? So this was all about limitations. Next lecture we will be learning significance of comparative financial statement. Okay, thank you.